Hello, my dear friends and subscribers. We are into the new year, 2023. Compliments of the season to all of you. আমি এখানে হ্যাপি নিউ ইয়ার বললাম না, কারণ ইংরেজি নববর্ষের 1 তারিখ থেকে 5 তারিখ পর্যন্ত কারোর সাথে প্রথমবার কথোপকথন বা দেখা হলে আমরা হ্যাপি নিউ ইয়ার বলি, এবং এটাই প্রথা। তবে এটাও প্রথা যে 5 তারিখের পরে দেখা বা সাক্ষাৎ হলে আমরা হ্যাপি নিউ ইয়ার আর বলি না। Normally, when we are into the new year, it is customary that we wish a person happy new year till the 5th of January. But normally after 5th of January, keep that in mind whenever we talk to somebody or meet old friends or relatives. We don't say happy new year again, or when we talk over the phone, we say compliments of the season. COMPLIMENTS. Compliments of the season to you. Right? Keep that in mind. So, here also, to all of you, compliments of the season from Spoken English with Calcutta Talkies. Okay? And being the first talk of the new year, is going to make it very simple. My friends, it's been a very nice journey the previous year, and I sincerely hope you people picked up a lot of things, small things but very important. And it are these very, very small things which amount to making you quite fluent in your ability to communicate well in English. Well, today, I would request you all to keep a note of these few things that I'm going to say. As I always say, that if possible, whenever you are listening to our video talks, if you're able to note down some of them, keep an exercise book or a notepad or anything ready near you. Not everything, but certain things. I'm going to ask you people first, and then I'll give you the answer. Certain words, maybe just, well, before I proceed, I would like to just say, I think today's conversation should be called Tit Bits, because I'm going to give, an assortment of things, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, like that. Like a hamper, HAMPER. You get these hamper gifts. Okay, a few words, and what other word you could use in its place. Same meaning, similar word. A different word with a similar meaning. All right, so let's start. Reject. 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 Oh, I reject this proposal. Got rejected. So what other word is there instead of reject? Which word can be used? The word would be deny. 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 Denial comes from deny. Okay? Denied. He denied saying that. It depends, of course, as I always say, on the usage. Which one would be used? I cannot use deny in a particular situation where reject should be used. Right? Okay. His admission was denied. Okay? It doesn't sound very good if I say his admission was rejected. His application was rejected. I cannot say, or it's not right to say his application was denied. No, being denied is not given entry, not accepting, something like that. And this comes, as I always say, with practice. Okay? It's not a rocket science or some grammatical great something you have to know. Will come with practice. So, reject is equal to deny. Word number 2, ask. Ask, ask. Similar thing to ask, inquire. Keep that in mind. Enquire. Inquire. Why don't you go and ask him something? Please go and inquire from him. Right? That's the way you take it. Number 3, rich. Something similar to rich. Oh, person is very rich. Instead of that, you can also say wealthy. The person is very wealthy. Wealthy. He comes from a very wealthy family, very wealthy, educated family. Can be uneducated and wealthy as well, making money all in the wrong ways. Terrible. Anyway, next we have small. 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 Similar to small would be tiny. 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 Oh, tiny little thing. Right? Keep that in mind too. And finally, in this category, another word is value. Value. Similar to value would be worth. Oh, what is the value of this? Oh, I can say, what is the worth of this thing? It's not worth it. In that case, I can't say it's not value it. Okay, but here it would be, oh, that person is not worth your time. That person, the boy or the girl, is not, we can just say not worth it, not worth your friendship. Doesn't value anything. Has no principles. Okay. Now, that part over, come to another one. The opposites of very, very, very simple words. Because sometimes, we get tongue-tied. আটকে যায় এটা উল্টো কি হবে মাথাতেই আসছে না. So keep these in mind as well. Opposite words. Simple. Before, after. Better, worse. W-O-R-S-E. Worse. For better or for worse. Okay. Usually in Western weddings, primarily Christian Western weddings, যখন বিয়ের মন্ত্র পড়ানো হয় গির্জা বা চার্চে, তখন vows, marriage vows যেগুলো নেয় mantras, part of it is like in health and in sickness, in sadness and in joy, and for better or worse to be together. Right? Okay. Next word, bigger. So the opposite would be smaller. Enter. What would be the opposite? Simple. Exit. And then we have a word, major. M-A-J-O-R. Not the major from the armed forces, but major. The opposite of major would be minor. So normally, like when you are below 18 years, you are a minor. Once you are 18 years of age, in most countries, most civilized countries, after your 18th birthday, you are no more a minor, you are a major. Okay, you are responsible for your actions. Not to say when you're minor, you're not, but in legal parlance. Okay, and now I'm going to give you, my dear friends, I've said this long time ago, maybe 8-9 months ago once, but I will repeat a few of them again so that you keep them in mind. Certain things for which sometimes we forget what the English word is for that. Okay? Because these are the things, Indian words, Hindi or Bengali words, which do have an English counterpart as well. There are some words which, as I've always said, have their ethnic names only. Like for an example, pizza is a pizza. Pizza can't have a Chinese name there is no Chinese. A Mandarin name or a Cantonese name or a Japanese or a Tamil name. Pizza would be in Tamil also pizza. The same goes with many food dishes, right? Like for an example, pulao. pulao. If you go to the UK also, they know what pulao is. All right. So we are very familiar with a leafy vegetable called spinach. So that is palak ba palang sa. That is called spinach. But what is another very common leafy vegetable ba shak, SAK, that is very common in Bengal or in Bangladesh or certain parts of eastern India, that is called kolmi shak, kalmi sak. Well, my dear friends, that is in English, seems like the cousin of spinach. It's called water spinach. Okay, remember that. Water spinach, because actually the original kalmi sak grows on water, usually in ponds. Okay, nowadays they grow them on the fields also, but that's not the best quality. Then there's a fruit which is very common, that is in Bengali bedana, in Hindi anar. What is that in English? Remember that, keep in mind, it's called pomegranate. Mint is pudina. We love pudina chutney, etc. Pudina pata, the leafy vegetable, the leaves. So pudina is mint, mint. And another thing which many of us are fond of, sajna ka data, shojne data. Keep that in mind. That is called drumsticks, like drumsticks. Okay. And now, as the winter time is there, a lot of people like to spend an evening with a little bit of a drink, maybe a peg of whiskey or a glass of beer. And accompanied with it is something very common, and people are very fond of it, especially with a little bit of a drink. Well, that would be chanachur. So what is chanachur in English? Keep this in mind, especially in this festive season and in the cold weather. It's very enjoyable. That is called hot grams. HOTGRAMS. Hot grams. Hot grams is chanachur. Well, I do hope these little things you will keep in your mind. They will, in due course, be of great advantage to you, my dear friends. I can tell you that. Rest assured. All right? That's all. I won't take up much of your time today. I wish all of you have a wonderful year ahead. Keep healthy, as I always say, not only physically, but be healthy mentally as well. Peace of mind is very essential. And I hope any of you who are watching this for the first time, do kindly subscribe to our channel. And whenever you do watch, please do put a like, and your comments will be really appreciated. Have a wonderful year ahead. Bye-bye.